Evening all, got a game of RTSL organised by Hooklord Witch. We are playing Barbafari, and we will get started. Right. Looks like containment's our headline here. Could be worse. Yeah. Cool. Containment. EEU. Independent Reds. CIA. And then we go on to the neutrals OG. And then we've got D-Star, Fidel, and Suez. Well, hey, at least we got D-Star. And we'll try and hold on to it as long as we don't get blockaded. So, 442. We have no way to prevent socialist governments. Well, I mean, we could invent CIA and coup, but that's lame. So let's go with that. We'll definitely get our pound of flesh out of containment. Let's see if we are counter-purged. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well, you know, it nets to 0. Let's see how the opening coup goes. At least Italy wasn't hammered. Well, that's a big old coup card. Okay, well, that's our counter coup. Let's see if we can do it with a 3-op card. No. Alas and alack. The lack of 4-up cards in our opening hand was problematic. Marshall Plan, NATO, and US Japan left in the deck. Well, that'll do it. We will use Suez to go 2 Egypt, 1 Malaysia. If they have if we've got special relationship, then well done them. But we do want to get to Libya in good time. And we also want to fill Thailand. Didn't get the greatest break here. Truman Doctrine, well done them. Uh-huh. Well, Finland it is. Duh. Okay, we will take Thailand, no farting around. We'll do it with Olympic Games. Don't want them to think they can play Romanian abdication immediately. Let's see what they do. If they don't Nasser, I suppose what I should have done was space first, I guess, with D-Style. Although, this gets us ahead of Decol. Okay, and they're still jamming. Yes. So, we will move into Laos and Libya. Okay, we got off lightly there, and we will space Fidel now. Boo! That's a real shame. Every penny counts. Middle East, okay, that's fine. I mean, punting these away for So few VP is fine. We're gonna overprotect Thailand because we don't want decol China in the headline. That's fine. I mean, it makes Libya a coup target, which is a shame, but we can't do it all. We've got De Gaulle and we've got Europe scoring, so that is great. And we've also got a boatload of 4-op cards, which is fantastic. Socialist governments is annoying but manageable. I wonder, are we greedy here? And if we are greedy, what's our headline? Maybe we're not greedy simply because we just don't have. And also, if they have Cambridge 5, we actually lose France, don't we? And there's a 50-50 chance they have that. A lesser chance they have that and defectors, but yeah, maybe we play it safe and drop Europe scoring in the headline. Seems awfully risk averse, but I'll live with it. UNI and special relationship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, so we'll drop Europe scoring. Worst case scenario, because they don't get domination, they use socialist governments and gain a VP from West Jerry. So let's be awfully risk averse. But if they do headline Cambridge 5 here, I look like a genius. Anything else, I look like an idiot. Decol's not great, of course. But that's an also a vehicle by which they'd be taking France. But I expect we'll see one Thailand, one Algeria, 2 others, and a coup on Libya or Panama, and then we use a 4-up card to take France and Thailand. That does suggest they're holding defectors, because you never headline decol into defectors. Okay, yep. Okay, fine. You going for a coup? Going for influence. Okay. Well, I'll bite. If they want to take the China card off us, if they want to give the China card to us, sorry, that's fine. So we'll take the coup. And we do want to fill Canada now. Okay, they are going for it. No. Guess that's not particularly productive. Well, they've all scored. Yeah, I guess Canada is the best, isn't it? So let's go 2 Canada, 1 Libya. Decol's gone. And we don't want to play into Costa Rica, so we'll overprotect Panama. And we'll kind of, sort of say Asia's a big problem that we'll deal with later. That may have been wrong, but I hate filling non-battlegrounds. Maybe a little too much. Well, that's good for us because they then don't get their mill ops. And I should be paying attention to where it went. Laos and South Korea. Okay, yeah, they're really pressing on Asia, but that's fine. So we will put 2 in Portugal. And we've got Marshall Plan still to come, but we want to make sure we're not dominated in Europe. before we do anything else. We can't actually dominate the Middle East comfortably, but at least we're fine there. Asia is seriously problematic. I basically had the choice between the coup and giving up Thailand. But yeah, I mean, Asia may not come back till turn 7, of course, so we have time to deal with it, one hopes. And if they don't put anything in Thailand, disregard. Okay, so we go Warsaw Pact. We'll put one in. We haven't seen Arab-Israeli war yet. Put another one in the UK. We just want to make sure we stay well ahead on country count there. And because of that, we know that we will safely see D-Style through the turn because we're going to space to goal. Probably should have spaced first. Man, my card timing's been lousy. It's been a hell of a week at work and it's in the middle of the week, so my brain is not in the place for a robust game of Twilight Struggle, but so it goes. Okay. Yep, sensible. That's annoying. Okay, well, we're not going to get our NORAD op, but we'll repair West Germany and space de Gaulle. Ah, okay. Wanted the 3 ops more than Egypt? Okay, we'll space. Ah, come on, NASA. Okay, so Marshall Plan is probably the headline here. Yeah. Um, they headline decol, of course, because they are holding defectors. Formosa. Captured Nazi. Romanian abdication. And Vietnam revolts. Boy, oh boy. Test ban Comic Con. Well, that sticks a pin in Africa. But at least we've managed to keep the Americas intact. Small mercies. We can't have a 5-year plan unless we see Duck and Cover go. But if DEFCON drops 2 and we do see Duck and Cover, a speculative 5-year plan in case they're left with CA would be lovely. But again, I don't expect anyone to be that dense. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Here comes a coup. Okay, not the greatest one they've ever done. So what's our play? Nuclear test ban. Libya. Move into Israel. Complete NORAD again. Hmm. Maybe it's just nuclear test ban Libya, 3 Syria for domination in the Middle East. Yeah. Now you can't pitch it easily if you have it. Defectors Formosa, captured Nazi, Romanian abdication, Vietnam revolts, and one other card. Well, they're unlikely to have it. Okay. So, Arab-Israeli war currently is a 6. So I think we probably just go for space now because they've got captured Nazi. Oh. Well, I get the message. I get the message. I shouldn't be spacing any cards today. Thank you. You got all the time in the world now. We hold Korean War. Olympic Games. Oh, so I think we know their entire hand now, unless I've missed one. Defectors capture Nazi, Romanian abdication, and Vietnam revolts. Okay. I don't appear to have missed one of those cards, so... 3. Knowing that they've only got 2 2-op cards left, we want to at some point use Comic-Con or 5-year plan to jam France, and then convert with the China card, I guess? Maybe? That sorts Europe out. So what do we do in the meantime? We'll take Mexico and cover Liberation Theology, fill Battlegrounds, etc. No 6. Splendid. Let's see some of those 2-op cards vanish. Delicious tea in my summit mug from Sten Scott. Thank you, Sten Scott. Capture Nazi's gone. He's probably wise to this. We will use Cambridge 5, tip off the fact that we're not holding, and cover Europe. Okay, that's VP. Every little helps. Afghanistan, fine. Okay, so we will use Comic-Con to jam France, because of course we have NORAD as well. And if they use Vietnam revolts to fill it, I think we'll tap it again. And then try and convert it. So where are we at? We're badly behind in Africa. The Americas is slightly in our favour. Asia's bad. Middle East is alright. Europe could be better. Could be worse. Yeah, okay. We'll just use 5-year plan to double tap it again. Well, we got South America, we were very in blockade, so there's an option for asking not. We definitely don't want to we will bury you. So maybe we just try and get our mill-ops now on an Indo-Pakistani war on Pakistan. Okay, well, might save a VP. Be lucky. Woo! Saved a whole VP. Better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. Korean War Summit Allende. Wheelbarrow blockade. Ask not Nixon. I think we probably try and hold ask not. Blockade, we will bury you. Space Korean War, South America scoring before Allende. Interesting. So we will. Let's coup Angola. And pop another one in France. Gonna keep making you work for it. Also makes sense. We will go summit into Zaire. And then we'll probably go. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, Space Korean War's good because we don't want to give up Milops. If we blockade, we will bury you. I'm an idiot. We have to use us not or give up the China card. But we can't. Space we will bury you without holding blockade, so we can't use us not that way either. So maybe we ask not all of these and hope we don't draw lone gunman. Yeah, we want a fresh hand. Please, no lone gunman. Don't make me look like an idiot. Middle Eastern ABM is about as good as it gets. Holy smoke. Okay. Yep. Guess we just dropped Middle East scoring. Okay. That's fine by me. So now we want to take South Africa and overprotect Mexico and Panama against an easy liberation theology. Do you have an intervention? Have I made a fool of myself? Okay. ABM on Africa to try and keep the pressure up in Africa. Maybe we go tap Angola and then coup Nigeria with ABM. That makes sense too. So now I think we definitely take Algeria, overtake Panama, hit them with ABM in the headline. Ooh, grain sales in Africa scoring. Very nice. And colonial regards. But I think maybe we ABM because of missile MV anyway. ABM Willie Sadat. OPEC de Gaulle. Puppet Colonial. Africa Grain. Yeah. I think we want ABM because we do not want to get missile MVID out of ABM. And it keeps NORAD ticking over as well. So I guess Zaire's the obvious one here. Yeah, well done. But we've got Camp David, so that's a VP. And we are definitely, absolutely, positively going to event Colonial Rear Guards here. Oh, yeah, can't place. Thailand's best. It's with Colonial Rear Guards coming up as well. That's fine. Let's see if they just don't bother with Zaire. They do not. That seems wise. But I guess it's a sweet realign option, so we'll do it. Now, do we stop realigning because that's a CIA? I think we do. That's kind of a weird one, but I think I do not want to realign them entirely out of the New World when they could be holding. That's great. Now we drop Africa as well. This is great. Southeast Asia scoring is not good for us. But generically speaking, things are going tickety-boo. I think now we do hold grain sales. That's all the scoring cards gone. So we're unlikely to make it over the top without like duck and cover and alliance for progress. Yeah. That's where you put in the money. So 4, 5, 6, 7, space to Gaul. Event puppet governments. Yeah, space first. Hooray, another VP. Puppet governments. We will go Chile, Argentina, Venezuela, Brazil, I guess, because we've got grain sales to follow. In the headline next turn. But I think, hilariously, we're not going to get... I just don't think we're going to hit 20. So the game goes on, but the Africa thing was very nice for us. This feels like the least uncomfortable purge in recent memory. Ah. Well, if they've got CIA now, well done them. So we will event public governments. Maybe we want to go Saudi ahead of Muslim Rev. So we'll go Chile, Venezuela, Saudi. Yeah, that's fine. Spacing NATO, that makes sense with special relationship, which they may even be holding. Willie to fill Venezuela. Eat the VP, back down to 15. Do you got CIA? I think I'm going to use the one-op from Sadat to overprotect Venezuela. Well, maybe Muslim Rev saved me a little there. Okay, in which case we will go Iran because it's good just to stay on top. So Brush War, Hunter doesn't help. Brush War, CIA we got. Bear Trap and Quagmire's nice though, so we don't need to worry about losing. So let's try and work out if we can start to get a sense of what their hand is. CIA, they may have Duck and Cover. They may have Missile Envy, but that just pulls Flower Power. Could be worse. Quagmire, Bear Trap, Hunter. Grain, CIA, Brush War, Flower Power. Fidel, Hunter, Bear Trap, Quagmire, and UN intervention. Definitely a grain sales headline. Ooh. What can Missile Envy pull? Duck and Cover, Alliance, Shuttle Dip, Cuban Missile, Salt, Shea, Brezhnev, Sokov. No, I think we still just coup. Because we don't want to give them access, do we? Yeah. So coup with Missile Envy in Algeria now that we've got CIA. And then you lone gunman me, so that's DEFCON not needing to worry about. And we'll try and get a general picture of what their hand is. But they'll be able to take Egypt, Iran, combination thereof. But I think we just want to watch our way through. Got to deal with Southeast Asia. That's not great. That's a lot of points. At least it can only score once. And we can finish the turn by bear trapping them. We'll get CIA back in the deck for us. So what do we want to do? Event Brush War before Flower Power. Space Fidel, you an Intervention Quagmire. Leave them frozen out the New World. We'll be putting Hunter back in the deck. But that, oh man, that Africa score was pretty big. That makes sense. So we will UN Quagmire, take Iran. That's fine. So that's back in the deck as well as Allende. NASA. They're just a bunch of colonialists to me. Space Fidel, Event Firepower after Brush War. Yeah, that's fine. We can even Brush War. We can even Brush War Egypt at the moment. And we want to take Brazil and Argentina. I suppose we want to do that before Alliance for Progress, because that could be the difference maker. So I want to get a Brush War off ASAP. Then Brazil, Argentina. Well, you ain't stepping, boy. Just going for the Grand Slam there. Okay, right. So we will Event Brush War. Yeah. Splendid. And then I think next up is Flower Power, take Brazil and Argentina. Space Hunter. Space Hunter, Space Fidel. Just complete idiot tonight. Yeah, about even on time. Always nice to have someone who's a fellow pacemaker. The downside of bear trapping, of course, is that it gives them a chance to put Alliance in the trap. So maybe I'm just greedy. They've got Alliance and Duck and Cover. So yeah, maybe I'm not trapping them. There's Dip. Yep, makes sense. Well, that's the place you're scoring. Can't argue with that. Let's space Fidel. We don't want them to be double spacing, especially if they're holding Duck and Cover and Alliance for Progress. Yep. They missed. Bonus. Yeah, so we will use Flower Power and take Brazil and Argentina. We want to get as close to Alliance for Progress as we can. That makes a lot of sense for Milops. So we will definitely overprotect Zaire. Of course, if we're dealt Alliance for Progress in the headline, it triggers before Southeast Asia scoring. So that's another thing we're rooting for. Still haven't seen Liberation Theology. But they can't break enough of them to stop us. Still going over the top. So we will use Bear Trap and take Saudi. If you've got Alliance of Progress, that would be lovely. No. But that's a lovely little tap. Can't argue with that. So we will finish the turn with Junta into France, so if they coup, we can break France. Alliance for Progress. Okay, I think we've got the game here. Wow, that Africa was big. Liberation Theology can break either Mexico or Panama, but not both. Junta can tap one and coup one, still gets 5 VP. So yeah, I think we've got them. I'm going to work out exactly what they got. Panama Canal, Emit, How I Learned Cuban and Salt, I think, unless I've missed one of them. I think I've missed Cuban. How I Learned and Salt. We spaced Fidel. I got SocGov. And NASA. So Libthy, Portuguese, Brezhnev, John Paul, Panama, Emit, How I Learned Salt. Yeah, I think Alliance for Progress is good. Yeah, Decol doesn't do it. That's the game. Well, that's a delight. Mid-war definitely went my way, though. So, I mean, let's not be complacent. I definitely mistimed some space options, I think. I mean, in real time I realized that, but let me know what else I could have done. But thank you as ever for watching. Nice to kind of canter to victory, but half of that scoreline is Africa. So, happy days. And I've got a game next week. I don't think I have any more this week. Just looking at the calendar. Monday the 6th, Wednesday the 8th. I've definitely got games. I might be trying to get one in on the 5th and the 10th, and all the 10th as well. So, games to follow is what you need to know. And thanks again for watching, and I will see you again soon. Have a great night, and bye for now.